So, who called the police? Do you want me to fist you?
Take a deep breath and just relax.
We don't need to be.
Oh, you're here again. You're in serious trouble.
Listen,
My job.
there's no session. Listen, everyone, listen, one at a time. One at a time. One at a time. Right, you don't need to be combative, we're not. Okay?
I'm not being combative
So
at all,
what you need to do, the police have got an opportunity here to show all of you out there that she's going to use her mind and she joined the police because she wants to make a difference. So remember her name, remember her number, and everyone put a complaint in against her. Not that anything will happen, but the fact of the matter is, and she doesn't make an arrest today, that is clear cut, guys, who the police's side are on. And everyone needs to start making a decision. Rapid response, chat. We're 2,000 strong. Let's get up to 500,000, guys. Let's take back what's fucking ours.
Quite a few turning up now. Big response here. Does a complaint come in two forms? One is a complaint of the way they're acting in the oath of office, or actually a criminal complaint? Is there two different ones?
No idea, mate, to be honest. I don't know what you're trying to get at.
I'm trying to understand why the police officers won't
You come over
take
to
her
me,
off the job right now because the allegations have been made.
You come over to me for a reaction and you're not going to get one, mate.
No, I don't want a reaction. I want your
mean,
professionalism. Could you just advise your boss not to call people idiots over the radio? I just heard it over your comms. That's not professional.
Oh, he went referring to you guys. Don't worry.
But it doesn't matter if he's referring to anybody.
I'm not going to tell them, am I?
Well, you should do.
No.
Professional staff. Lead the way. Lead by example. You want to set a good example? Start here now. If a member of the public sees a police officer assault somebody and they make a report to a police officer who didn't see it, how does a police officer deal with that? On the scene.
I don't really know, mate. I don't know. It just depends.
So if you
on
see a crime happening,
yeah,
how do you react to that?
Investigate it.
And how do you react towards a police officer creating a crime?
Investigate it.
Well, it's been alleged that one of your colleagues...
Investigate it. Yeah, that's why you need to pick up the phone and phone us and make the complaint so we can investigate it. Because if that has happened, that's not right, is it? But unless you tell us what's going on, not me, you need to phone the number 709 6010 and make a complaint, and it will be investigated. Because if a criminal offence has happened by a police officer, it does need to be investigated.
My face don't lie. If I'm an aggressive, you know. That's pointing. This is. I'm just very wavy.
Okay, as
I'm
I
not-
said, it's
yeah.
fine, but just step back from me a little bit, that's all.
Listen, I'm step back. Look at that. I'm not in your face, am I? Come on. This is the like
I
normal
didn't say you
distance.
were... Right, we're just going
Can I
to
just say-
Can I just get straight in front of you?
She's not threatened because she had one leg up on the wall like that. She's very relaxed.
Right.
What can you make of all this?
So what am I making of it? It's just shit. Well, basically, they're in a very awkward position here. I would say we're on a knife edge now.
There's a lot of people in this country now just actually hating police. But that's not necessarily because of you, but because of your colleagues.
Okay, all right.
Now,
It is a serious concern, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, we are.
so now you're starting to gang up on us here.
No, mate, no, we don't want anyone to get blocked.
So they've now got no excuses not to go and arrest their colleague. They've seen the video, they've seen the literature, they've seen the case law. So now they're choosing with their minds to ignore it and step outside the oath of office. This is why they won't produce a warrant card, because they're not here acting as constables today.
Carry on with that attitude and it might change things. As long as you calm it a little bit.
Share the love, don't we, mate?
There's a reason it's called the Thin Blue Line Club. What they've done is create a divide between them and the people, because that thin blue line is to represent all the coppers that died in duty. Now, if you do your research on this, there's a shitload more people have died in police custody, right, under the police's custody. So where's the little badge to represent them? Can you just read that section out loud?
I've just read it. Did you show my colleague this?
Could you read it out loud, please?
Hang on, sorry, mate. Did you just show my colleague?
I'm dealing with you.
Okay. I've just checked. She's on the phone.
I'm dealing with your conscious mind right now.
Okay.
Yeah? So can you just read them out, please?
By force, for example, pushing past you if only children under 16 are vulnerable or present between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. through anything except the door. If you do not let a bailiff in, they can take things from outside your home. If reasonable force is not granted, then the enforcement agent cannot enter and the premises unless invited.
So I believe you was here the other day. So what you would have witnessed there, did it seem like someone might have used a bit of force to gain entry there? I mean, come on, it's a yes or no question. They dragged a disabled woman down the stairs.
What's your number? Sorry, what's your
Hold
number?
on.
6713.
You can become a witness.
No, listen.
You was there,
listen.
you'll be a witness.
This is the thing, you know, so your conscious mind just kicked in, and you know that you support the civil action. Can I get your collar number, please?
6713.
So 6713, you just witnessed that. The pennies just dropped in your subconscious, your conscious mind there, that you acted unlawfully the other day. I can see in your face now, your conscience has kicked in.
And you can be called as a witness.
Now, we won't come after you in a private criminal prosecution.
Whoa!
So the police are now perverting the course of justice. We've got multiple first-hand witnesses willing to give a statement, to create a verified criminal complaint, to take it out of the HMCC and put it up in the judiciary. The police have refused to do it. All right? So if you need any more evidence that the police are not on your side...
What you have just briefly witnessed is nothing compared to what is about to follow later in this video. If you are shocked now, you will be fuming by the end of this video. Merseyside police are out of control and think They are a law unto themselves. It looks like there's been wood put on the inside of the glass. So at the moment, everything's been very peaceful and quiet. There's no disturbances of the peace, shall we say. There's no reason for any neighbours to be alarmed because this lady has lived here a long time. Obviously, you're going back into your house again.
Yeah,
Do you think the police are going to turn up again?
I hope not.
Well,
I hope not. It's a very scary experience.
all I can say is a lot of people have been shocked at what they've seen.
Yeah.
So hopefully the police are going to leave you alone now.
I hope they do, because they just seem to be on the sides with the bailiffs, and that's just too much for anyone to bear.
Unlawfully trying to take a property. You know you're all acting unlawfully. Hey, you fucking criminals. Go ahead, you criminals. Hey, go ahead, hide your face.
Peaceful community, and they made it into a war zone, and I don't know what the objective was. I was a peaceful woman in a peaceful environment, in a safe place, and I've been torn out for the second time, torn away from what's rightfully mine.
Assisting the bailiffs, George.
Where are the bailiffs?
You're assisting the bailiffs. 606. Right, so film the bailiffs. The bailiffs, yeah. Film the police bailiffs with bladders.
She doesn't want to leave.
Hey, you coward!
Okay, people have got the police assistant bailiffs here now on a civil matter.
Is she willingly coming out? Is she willingly coming out?
Have you put it in a wheelchair?
Scumbag bailiffs waiting there. Don't fucking touch me, lad. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Yeah, don't you? Yeah, don't you? Go ahead, push me, lad. Come on, my love. We've got the case law and everything now anyway, don't worry.
Welcome home.
We'll sort that now while we've got the lads here. We'll
Come on in and close the door. You've been gone.
Chris, thanks very much. Come on.
seem to be quite good at it, don't he?
Yeah.
Must be second nature.
Oh, I know running.
Well, we found no dead bodies in there anyway.
No, no, unfortunately, there weren't none to... Two sugars.
The amount of people that turned up was a good example of what it takes for a minimal rapid response of this kind. Many people up and down the country are starting to install the Telegram app on their smartphones, laptops and computers. From there, you can reach out to like-minded people or learn a bit more.
And he's young.
Thank you.
Someone went to Costco.
Now then, the police, the way they came the other day, fully armed, riot shields, the fire brigade was on standby.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Absolutely shocking, yeah. I don't think they know what they're doing. I think they're all running around with no brains and just getting orders off their superiors and then just taking action without even figuring out whether it's a civil or a criminal matter.
They have to be held to account now because this is a civil matter.
No, 100%, yeah. Every officer that was there, they all need holding accountable, yeah.
Well, I can hear sirens, can you?
Slightly. Yeah, I can hear sirens, yeah.
Right, if they turn up, we're going to get them on record.
Yeah, we certainly are.
Breaking the law again.
Yeah. Definitely. We might have to form a wall then. If they turn up, we'll have to form a wall. See what happens, but yeah. Community spirit.
I thought that was chicken legs.
What sounds? Well, yeah, community
Them
spirit.
sirens sound like they're getting nearer.
We're all getting watered, we're all getting fed. Brilliant community. Oh yeah, I might have to get this sorted now.
Right, I'm just going to go up towards Toppet Street, catch them coming down. So I can hear sirens, and if the police are turning up, this is just ridiculous. There's more than one siren I can hear. So it looks like there's 2 police officers, 3 police officers potentially. Oops. So who called the police?
Thank you, lovely. I appreciate that. Can you identify yourselves, please?
Thank you.
Can you
Constable 1342, same police station.
Okay, and yourself?
8705.
Can we just get sight of your warrant cards, please? Just doing.
No. You don't need to.
No, you do need to. We need to ensure you're here as a constable and not
We
a
are
police
in.
enforcer.
You can see that we're in marked cars and we're in marked uniform.
So your rules are you're meant to identify yourself.
I've identified myself.
And are you stood on your oath today under the office of constable?
Mate, just what's going on?
Are you stood on your office of constable?
Take a deep breath, and just relax.
We don't need to be.
Oh, you're here again. You're in serious trouble.
My job.
There's no listen. Listen. It's one at a time. One at a time. One at a time. Right. You don't need to be combative. We're not. Okay?
I'm not being combative.
So what you need to do, right, is all right. Just take a calm breath. What's happened here? Right, you guys supported the other day. You guys all broke the law. This is a direct letter from the Crown Prosecution Service, and it stipulates in black and white when bailiffs cannot enter. So what's happened the other day? Bailiffs cannot enter by force, by example, pushing past you. So obviously, where was the lady? She was here the other day. She's a first-hand witness and a criminal because of what they've done. They didn't just assist the bailiffs in a civil matter. They physically moved the woman. There was a first-hand witness to the woman getting physically dragged down the stairs and assaulted. Now, what does that say there?
By force, for example, pushing past.
And that means that the bailiffs cannot enter if they. Can you just read out that section, please?
I'm not reading that out, mate. I can see it.
I will read it out for you.
Right, that's
so
fine,
bailiffs cannot enter by force, for example, pushing past you, or if there's children under 16 or vulnerable people are present. She's classed as disabled. That's a vulnerable person, and they push past.
Okay, I don't.
So what we need you to do now is.
Me.
No, it's okay.
I don't know anything about the job. Can you just explain the background?
Yeah. So what we need you guys to do, you guys need to, whilst your guys are standing around, if they could participate in an investigation whilst you're chatting to me, would that be okay? Yeah. What we need you guys to do is obviously gather the evidence here, and then what we're going to need you to guys is go and make arrests of your colleagues who were here the other day. We can show you the evidence. There's no grey area there what they can and can't do. There's no grey area. Your colleagues broke the law by assisting bailiffs.
Can I just add one thing there? So we've got case law. So bailiffs can't encourage third party to gain access into the property. This is workmen inside the house, locksmiths, police officers. They can't enter. So the case law on that is Nash versus Lucas. Okay. And that is 1867 to QB 590. So what we've got now, so with the CPS report, with the video of the crimes last time with you assisting the bailiffs, and one of the criminals is stood, she's just right there.
If I may.
So there's your first arrest.
If I may, you've also got the modern day case law R versus White, where he literally used weapons against the police who were on his curtilage to come in his house supporting bailiffs. He got acquitted of that, and the charge was turned round because the police assisted in a civil matter and they caused harm. This is a complete mirror of what's happened with R versus White. We're now holding you accountable. We've reported a crime to you. We can present the evidence here and now, and you need to go and arrest your colleague. Otherwise, when this goes live out there, you're going to have a lot of people turn against you because you're not working with the people. The reason you've been told not to get your warrant cards out is because that puts you in the oath of office. The reason you've been told not to give your names, because that identifies, identifies a woman. The reason you've been briefed up ideally to get away with just your shoulder numbers, because that's your corporation identifier. The reason you don't produce warrant cards anymore is because, as I say, that puts you in the oath of office. Do you know?
And what's your number for reference? Number, sorry, 7533. What's yours? 1342.
1342.
And what's your colleagues?
8705.
Can I just make you aware as well that you can't even, with the video evidence we've got, you can't say you didn't assist. Also, this is from the Echo, who we've done a report with. They've stated that the police were there to assist the bailiffs. That's a criminal offence. So let me refer you to the Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015, Section 26, where it's a criminal offence to assist in a civil matter by abuse of police powers and privileges.
Right, okay.
So any money gains, we've got evidence that we believe that your chief constables are making money off the banks and making money off the fraudulent courts. That's why they're assisting.
Bringing it back
That's
to
my
bringing it back to the crime in hand. What is it? Menas rea, and what's the other one you got to use?
Actus reus.
What these done is these men come here. They use their minds to break the law. The police remained ignorant to the law after being told the law, and they still chose to assist in a matter. That woman acted outside her office. She's not your colleague. She's not your friend. She's a criminal. Beyond all reasonable doubt, we've got the evidence. What are you going to do about it today?
Okay, have you referred it to our professional standards?
We don't have to.
No, I'm reporting to the police because that's your job.
Okay,
to go and arrest her
so
now.
you can make a complaint.
No, it's not a complaint. It's a criminal. It's criminal.
Right.
If I go and witness someone getting raped over there, what do I do?
Right.
If I go and watch someone getting raped, if I'm a witness to a rape, do I just write a complaint to the rapist?
As I said, okay, it's in their honest held belief they've been acting in the progress.
It doesn't matter what their belief is. It doesn't matter what their belief is.
Armed response was like this.
Okay, so if you want to put a complaint in, you are more than entitled to do that.
No, we don't do that. We don't complain.
Okay, so.
Okay, so are you refusing to take the crime? Yes or no?
I'm not saying I'm
Closed
refusing
question.
to take the crime.
So you're going to take the crime?
I'm not locking her up.
It's a yes or no.
I'm not locking her
So
up.
you're not locking her. So what makes her special? So and you've just done the investigation.
No,
we can
I
show.
haven't done the investigation at all.
Can
I
someone
need-
get the video, please, from the other day?
Okay, I need statements. I need.
No, we're going to show you the video. And you've seen that. So we're going to show you the video.
I'll give you
Right,
the
who
number, yeah?
can stop? Who can get the video up?
Guys, can we get the video up, please, from the other day? Even if someone's got to pull it up on Telegram.
George, can you pull your video up, please, mate? This
And
is
this is
damning
no
evidence.
uncertain terms. Once you've seen it,
Damning
you're a
evidence.
witness to it, and you have to act on it. And this is a big
yeah.
turning point right now. What's happening here, guys?
And when you see your colleagues, you should be disgusted with their
Right, so
attitudes.
what we need to
If
do,
your colleague-
what we're going to do
your
now
reputation
is
is
I'm
disrespected,
ordering
you
you to
understand that?
just stand her
You can't
down.
order me to do things.
Yeah, I can.
No, you
No,
can't.
no, it's
Of course
no,
you can.
right, no, case law, it's a lawful order.
I make my decisions.
It's a lawful order.
Okay, then.
Discretion as a police
Okay.
officer.
Okay,
Okay,
let's roll with that. So as you know, as part of your job, you're to use your conscious mind and you're acting as an individual. Although you're acting as a copper, it's you to use your God-given senses to make your mind
My
up.
discretion, yeah.
Exactly. No, agreed, yeah, agreed. So what we're about to present for you is a video beyond a reasonable doubt what's happened. That's direct from the CPS. We're giving you case law. There's R versus White case law. So we've kind of got everything covered. So we can present this evidence to you guys now.
Right, I'm going to leave this now.
Kind of expect you guys.
And the precedent's been set now. The police are on notice. They've been advised that they need to arrest the criminals. And we've got more police arriving. This is a civil matter. You've been identified as a criminal. The people identified you as a criminal. Hello there. Yeah, everything's peaceful. Everything's peaceful. Obviously, I can see why you're coming up just to investigate things.
Yeah.
Can I just advise you, the colleague behind you has been identified as a criminal. People have made allegations against her and she's still on the job.
Right, okay.
I'm just telling you what they've said and what
Mate,
I did.
if you want to make a complaint
It's
about
not a
it,
complaint. It's criminal, apparently. It's not
right, mate,
complaint.
I don't know anything about that, but she's still in the job that I can guarantee she's not under any criminal investigation.
Not yet, she isn't. No.
Okay.
Can I just take your number for reference?
Of course, Cam, it's on my shoulder.
What's that? I can't read.
7-4.
3374. Sorry, I can read.
No, it's all right, mate, don't worry about it.
I'm a bit frustrated with you police officers right now. Using brute force, guns, riot shields for a civil matter. It's getting beyond the joke now. Please be respectful to the people and remain impartial. So there's more police on the way. I can hear the sirens. I've heard on the radio that the need is the word to gain access to see if there's any criminal damage. But if it's her home, then surely they need to speak to the person's home, the homeowner. You can't create criminal damage on your own home. There's quite a few turning up now. Big response here.
No, me mother-in-law lives up there. I just wanted to talk to you.
Hello there. Are you armed response?
No, mate, I'm a dog handler.
A dog handler. I'm going to say, where's your gun? Because you look like the gun holder from last time. I just want to say, I actually don't really get upset normally with police, but today I'm fuming and I'm trying to curtail it.
Okay.
I've seen what your colleagues did the other day for a civil matter.
I haven't, mate. So
No.
I don't know anything.
Well,
about
just
this.
let me explain to you what
No, mate,
happened.
go for it.
So, about 10 police officers turned up, riot gear.
Yeah,
This lady's in a house on her own.
yeah,
She's elderly, she's vulnerable, she's over 60.
yeah.
Why did the police come with riot shields and a
No
gun?
idea, mate. Like I said, I wasn't here. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I don't know what got told on the radio. I don't know what the call was.
Well, the people today have identified some of your colleagues here as a
Yeah.
criminal,
Okay.
but the police are not doing anything about
Well,
that.
the other chap just said they won't make a complaint. So unless there's a complaint, we can't do nothing.
But you don't complain about criminal allegation, do you?
You've got to make a complaint.
So they're actually saying, what is your colleague referring to when they say you want to make a complaint?
So your colleague needs to make a complaint, not me or anyone else.
Does a complaint come in two forms? One is a complaint of the way they're acting in the oath of office, or actually a criminal complaint? Is there two different ones?
No idea, mate, to be honest. I don't know what you're trying to get at.
I'm trying to understand why the police officers won't
You come over
take
to
her
me,
off the job right now because allegations have been made.
Come over to me for a reaction, and you're not going to get one, mate.
No, I don't want a
I'm
reaction. I want your
here as a dog
professionalism.
handler. Yeah, well, I don't know. I can't comment, like I said at the start. I'm not commenting on what happened the other day because I wasn't here.
Right, I won't talk about it the other day.
Tell me.
So if
And I don't know what's going on today. The only reason I'm here, mate, is it's coming as a burglary to start with.
a member of the public sees a
And that's
police officer assaulting somebody and reports it to another police officer, what does a police officer do about
Say
that?
that again.
If a member of the public sees a police officer assault somebody and they make a report to a police officer who didn't see it, how does a police officer deal with that on the scene?
I don't really know, mate. I don't know. It just depends.
So if
on
you
the
see a
ins and outs.
crime happening,
Yeah.
how do you react to that?
Investigate it.
And how do you react towards a police officer creating a crime?
Investigate it.
Well, it's been alleged that one of your colleagues...
Investigate it. Yeah, that's why you need to pick up the phone and phone us and make the complaint so we can investigate it. Because if that has happened, that's not right, is it? But unless you tell us what's going on, not me, you need to phone the number
I couldn't tell you, mate.
709-6010 and make a complaint, and it will be investigated. Because if a criminal offence has happened by a police officer, it does need to be investigated. That's not for me to deal with. I'm here as a dog handler to make sure we don't lose any burglars, but it turns out it's probably not a burglary.
The lady whose home it is in the house.
Oh, right, okay, well,
It's a civil matter.
I'm staying here out the way, mate. I'm just going to let them...
Can I just advise you, it's probably best just to observe.
Oh, that's what I've just said and doing. I'm just standing here watching what happens here, because I don't really know what's going on.
Right, scumbags, they didn't have a warrant last time, these are all under arrest now.
One second, mate.
No, you get away, right, this is terrorism, get away from the property. Move now, I'm Phil from Rapid Response, move now. Move now, I've got a voice. Hey, no. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? No. I don't think so. Get off now. No, what for? Get off. I've got a voice recording from the court. I've got a voice. You're breaking my hand. You're breaking my hand. I've got a voice recorder. Turn up. Bounce then. Speak to us. I've got a recording on my camera. Right, listen. I've got a voice recording on my camera from the court.
Take it away from me.
Right, can you get me out of these handcuffs? Ah.
Stay away from me.
Right, you're in trouble.
Mate.
You're in. Nah.
Phil.
You're breaching the peace. No, there isn't. Ah, right, listen, he needs. No, listen, he needs to let go of that. Right, no, look.
Sit on the card.
No. Right, listen, you need to get me out of these for one. I've got evidence in my pocket, please. It's not a proper warrant.
It's the warrant of restitution you're saying isn't a proper
No, listen, I've got the... Right, he needs to get me out of them. They're and I haven't done anything. Please, just tell him to let... There's enough of you, isn't there? Yeah?
You have to put them to the front, at least.
I'll just loosen up.
No, like...
So if you came back...
My daughter's here. I'm here to protect the house.
Okay, no one was here.
No, my daughter's here.
Right.
Yeah?
Sorry, yeah.
Ah! Right, he's fucking getting arrested, I swear to God. Right, get me out of these cuffs now. Right, well, you're being recorded now, all of you are.
That's fine. You've got my call number on that recording, okay?
Right.
So, sorry, speak to me. So
Right.
you've got recording from
So what you've done is you've unlawfully arrested me now. I'm coming here with evidence, yeah?
Okay.
You can't do me for breaching the peace when you're breaching Linda's peace.
Right,
yeah?
Okay, so...
The court, I phoned the court, I recorded the court. They said, no, if it's not stamped and it hasn't been signed by the judge, they're not our bailiffs.
Right, okay.
So we come down and we reclaim the property with the evidence.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We've done a video, it's gone viral all over the country,
Okay.
showing that it's an unlawful warrant,
Okay.
confirmed by the court.
Okay.
These bailiffs are under arrest, yeah?
Right.
For terrorism charges, fraud and theft of property.
Right, you'll have to explain the terrorism bit to me in a second, mate, because that's not...
Because
go down.
you constantly come into this lady's house, yeah? She's absolutely terrified. You're coming here with unlawful warrants.
I'm going to check the
Last
warrant.
time you dragged her out of the house.
I'm going to check the warrant now, mate.
They're already in there, around the back. They broke the law. They're on the side of the thing. I've just told you, Steve. They're around the back. I've just told you why they're there. Yeah.
But have they got a high court writ?
We're talking about the
They've got a high court writ. If they haven't got a high court writ and they're in the back garden, that is an offence, an arrestable offence, where you should be arresting them.
Yeah. Look under the CPR.
Isn't this fucking crazy? Yeah. Crazy.
And if you get details, if it is an arrestable offence, you do it like the time.
Look at the state of his wrist, by the way. Look what you've done to his wrist.
Injuries to my officer.
Bleeding on both wrists. Bleeding on both wrists.
Oh,
Can you unloosen his cuffs, please? You're going to need to take him to hospital, aren't you?
Shut up, you fucking helmet. That's right, you're under arrest. Give a shit. Give a shit. You're a fucking bug. You're an absolute fucking bug. Alright, you don't say anything, right? How much to kill it was Christmas to you later on. You say thank you. You've just done it now, isn't it?
Oh, look at it.
Whoa! You can't be fucking doing that.
What are you doing? This is our
Evil
order,
bastards. A lot of you are just evil fucking bastards.
5108. What station are you from?
Don't speak.
You must be dead hard, you. Tell you what, you're fucking hard on your own, aren't you?
You're all over the internet today. What's the complaints going against you?
Fantastic.
Was there any need for that?
No, there was any need at all.
You're a brute, aren't you? You're a state brute.
It's all on camera.
That was out of order. You're an absolute disgrace.
Typical fucking
Go
police.
home and rethink your job, lad.
You know, you're public servants, you know.
Yeah.
We actually pay your wages.
Oh, I pay my own wages as well.
You're here to represent the people, not the fucking criminals, and that's exactly what you're doing, is representing criminals. And you think that's good by throwing that man in there and cuffing him, his hands are fucking bleeding and all over the place.
You put that uniform on, you're a big man, aren't you?
No,
look at you. I wouldn't mind, but you're only fucking kids and you have never lived yet, have you?
There's a lot of people in this country now just actually hating police. But that's not necessarily because of you, but because of your colleagues.
Okay, all right.
It is a serious concern, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, we are.
So now you're starting to gang up on us here.
No, mate, no. We don't want anyone to get blocked in, do we?
It's a civil matter and you're blocking up the roads.
Yeah, mate.
Like you did last time, just put tape up.
Yeah, we're just blocking the road. We don't want any cars coming to the area, you know.
Why?
Causing congestion.
There's no congestion. You're causing the congestion.
That's
No one here.
fire, mate, you're right. That's from the Echo.
There's no one in
The
the
Echo have stated there that you were there to assist the bailiff.
I wasn't there, mate.
Well, this is the thing, it's a civil matter. So what you need to do is stop wasting taxpayers' money and, you know, if you'd like to disappear. This is a civil matter anyway, you can't get involved in a civil
That's
matter,
fine, but I can park my car in a public seat and stand.
Unless your chief constable's profiting off this in any way.
I can park my car.
'Cause that's
and
what it
watch
looks
what's
like.
happened.
Yeah, well, that's just to state that car there, isn't it?
But you need to get me out of here because I've got a house to go and protect. Yeah? What you've done is you've gone to a house, you've assisted, yeah? You've assisted you as the police force have assisted the lady losing her house. I got an emergency call to come and assist.
Yeah, well, I want her arresting over there.
Yeah, I've been told this about 6 times. I wasn't here. I've explained to your gent here. It's nice gent here.
That's what they say all the time.
Make a complaint because something has gone on criminally by a
Don't
police
make
officer.
complaints.
Well,
It's a criminal prosecution against all the police force now.
Okay.
All right, but
Alright.
you
Yeah.
work for criminals.
Okay, mate. Okay.
It's a criminal organisation.
Okay, mate. If you think that.
No, I know.
Okay.
I can prove that you're a security firm.
Nice.
If
Okay.
this man here smacks me square on the nose, you see that, what would you do?
I'm not going into
What
stuff
would you
like
do?
Because it hasn't happened, does it?
Just smack me, then you can. No, seriously. I mean, the members of the public. No, seriously though, the members of the public see two-tier, policing up and down the country. And if he assaulted me now, I assume you will arrest him.
You would probably need to make a complaint.
No, if you see it, you think he's broken the law,
you're
you don't need to wait for my complaint. What if he knocks me out cold? Come on.
Permission to it, yeah. So it's not an offence, is it?
He's giving you the
He can't do hypothetical, can he?
I get what you're getting at. I understand your frustration. I do. I'm not getting involved in all this. As I said before, I'm probably going to go now because
You're actually involved for being here and observing and watching a crime take
I'm on a
place.
public street just like you are, so it makes me no difference.
Yeah, but you're working now. We're not.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it's still no offences to stand there. We're having a nice conversation.
No, I understand that, but
I'm going to go.
Yeah, go on.
Because there's no reason for me to be able to dog.
3465, brilliant.
All right.
Yeah, all day. Have a look.
Just remember, you've been here.
Take care.
And you will potentially. Do you want me to fist you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
3465, have a
Keep
lovely
yourself
day.
safe, all right?
Yeah, we will, and you, mate.
Can I say, carry on with that attitude and it might change things. As long as you calm it a little bit.
Share the love, don't we, mate?
All right, you take care. Take care.
Would you like me to arrange for the nurse to come speak to you before you leave?
Yeah, because I want to log that, and then if you don't arrest him, so under section 24A of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984, I'm now arresting you, PC 1883, for assault and battery, kidnap, and that's an open arrest.
Listen.
Are you gonna assist the arrest?
You're not detained here, so you are going to be free to leave.
Yeah, I know I am.
Would you like to see the nurse before you leave?
I'm gonna see the nurse.
You want me to get
But
the nurse?
what I'm gonna do is you're gonna arrest them. I've already given the section what they're arrested now under an open arrest. You 6679, you're under an open arrest. Section 24A of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah?
We're in a controlled environment. Can I ask you to take a seat whilst I get the nurse for you, please?
I'll stand here. I'm not under arrest. I haven't
You're not
committed
under
any
arrest,
offence.
however.
You've invited me into your building, haven't you? So I'm going to document everything.
I'm not happy for you to stand there because we're in an environment that's controlled, mate. All right?
Right,
So,
well, 89%, yeah, we've now just determined 89% of criminal complaints against the police go unanswered. That's why you think you're all a law to yourselves, okay?
I'll go
A law to yourselves. So do we want to bring that down?
Just have a seat.
Yeah, I hope he arrests you. That'll bring it down, won't it?
I'll go and get the nurse.
Right, now you're detaining me against your will again,
You're
okay?
detained. I've just told you you're free to leave.
Yeah, but I wanted to stand there.
I know, but I'm asking you to stand
So
here.
you're detaining me further?
You're not detaining
So that should be out there, because I'm not a criminal, am I? Have I been arrested?
I'm not locking the door.
Have I been arrested?
You've been arrested and I've refused your detention.
So you've just said you've refused my detention. So I'm no longer under arrest, am I?
Take a seat.
But am I
Because you
under
want to
arrest?
see the nurse.
Am I still under arrest?
No.
Right, so why are you putting me in a little cage?
Because I asked you whether you want to see the nurse. You said yes. So
I have to go and stand in a little cage? Is that the agreement?
You're not standing in a little cage.
Right, I'll sit in your little cage while you go and get the nurse. Oh, no, my protection.
Yeah.
You are not there to protect the people anymore.
I'm asking you to sit to...
You're not there to protect the people anymore. I'm fine.
You just don't listen.
I'm fine. But when you leave this building at night, we're going to be putting you in cable ties and arresting you properly and taking you straight into the court. Alright? Oh, that's easy. That's easy. We've got ex-military that will do that for us. Okay? So then we're under arrest because these are absolute mugs. Yeah? They're under fucking law. Absolute retards. I've got the broken my wrist. And that's off the handcuffs. They've cut my hand. and then put my hand there, again, wrists, finger.
She's happy to see you, but it's on the proviso that you turn your camera off because she doesn't want to be filmed. So what would you like to do? Are you happy to turn your camera off to see her, or would you like to just leave here?
She's a public servant though, isn't she?
She's a nurse. She's not. She's
Right,
not.
well,
She's
at
not,
the moment-
she's not employed by the police. She's not a police officer.
It doesn't matter, yeah. She's still
I'm
swears it
I'm
out.
just offering you an option.
Right,
So you have an
okay.
option here. You can see the nurse and you can turn your camera off.
Right, so you've
because
given me an
that's their request.
ultimatum. You've given me an ultimatum.
Or you
So I
can
don't
leave
know
to
how
see
you
you.
think you're above the law, how you think you're above me.
I'm giving you an option.
Yeah,
You've got
so-
two options. You can just leave.
Yeah, but
or you
these
can stay
police
here and
come
see
in
the
here
nurse.
with their camera on, don't they?
Why can't you
Yeah.
just have a two-way conversation with
Is he above me?
I'm not
Is he
saying
above
anyone's
me?
above anyone. I'm just asking
Right.
you, do you want to see the nurse?
Let's
Yes or
go
no?
and see her.
If you want to see her, she's asking that you turn off your camera because she doesn't wish to be filmed.
Sound. Well, I've got you lot. That's good enough for me.
All right, lovely.
Right, so we do have a really big response here. This gentleman's going, I do call people gentlemen, it's a habit. I'm not sure if there's quite a few police officers going to leave the scene now because I think they bit off more than they can chew with this house. And it's a civil matter. But you wouldn't think so when you see images like this. And allegedly this lady's been named as a criminal. I should say identified as a criminal, so an investigation needs to take place along with all the colleagues. Maybe you could investigate yourself, there'd be the same result as professional standards. Yes, I am angry right now. Police officers up and down the country are just out of control, and it's not a good public image. And they wonder why the people started to hate the police. That's a growing hate. And to be honest, we need a police force, a fully functioning police force.
And when she was there, did you do anything to stop it? No, please don't make this easy. This is such a fine balance.
I don't take police complaints. It's supervised to you. You're the police, and you don't take what? We don't take police complaints. You make reports, don't you? It's all 101. You need to speak to a sergeant. It's not us. I'm a con. You speak to a sergeant.
What's the same? Speaking to you to speak to. If I tell you, yeah, and I make you aware, then you can go and tell your sergeant.
I can if you want. If you want
Do you want
that.
to make you aware of it now? Show you this
What
video.
do you want? Yeah, what do you want to show me?
I'll show you this video.
No problem.
And then you can arrest these two officers. Yeah.
If you want to make me aware of anything, you freely can, but you are better off using our online complaint system. That's why we have that.
Could you just advise your boss not to call people idiots over the radio? I just heard it over your comms. That's not professional.
Oh, he went
You're-
referred to you guys. Don't worry.
But it doesn't matter if he's referring to anybody.
I'm not going to tell them, am I?
What you should do,
No.
professional staff, lead the way, lead by example. You want to set a good example? Start here now.
Point has been gained.
Yeah, it has been gained. He is talking about us.
We wasn't aware of that. We'll update the log. Thank you.
I can't even get it up.
Mention of access.
I can't get it up. The video that we put on YouTube, my phone's buggered.
Have you made the complaint already?
We've logged all the evidence.
Yeah.
All the laws that you've broke.
Right.
Videoed it all.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you made the complaint though already? You
No,
made the report?
We're submitting it into the court.
Well, there we go. If you're doing that already, I don't need to take the report off you.
No, you do, yeah, because we want to make you aware of the criminal activity, what's happening in our country.
When was this instance?
Monday, Tuesday.
But if it's a criminal offence, why have you not made it known until today?
We have made it known. It's
So
all
I don't need to take a report off you.
It's all over the country.
If you've made people aware, I don't need to take a report off
No,
you
I
then.
do. I need to make you aware.
Okay, then show me.
I will do. Can I use your internet?
Yeah.
Or your phone?
I'm happy with the amount that we've got in attendance.
Just get our skin up and I'll show 'em. And then once you've been aware of this,
Yeah.
then you've got an act. You've got to make action.
We've got a procedure to follow, and I'll follow our procedure. That's our procedure.
Is what you go up to your sergeant and tell him.
If that's what you'd like me to do.
Obviously, that might take me a bit of time, so if we can just have any updates, please, that's the Bobby's get them.
What happened 4 or 5 days ago?
This morning, you mate. So that anyone engaging with them or anyone with who now. And then, leave finger there as well. Yeah, 1 or 2 are engaging. If you get tired about it, we'll withdraw. Roger,
He's aiding and abetting bailiffs now with fraudulent paperwork.
Right.
Your corporation.
Okay.
Getting ladders out as well.
Sorry?
Getting ladders out.
Getting ladders out the van.
Right, I went there, wasn't I?
I filmed it.
Yeah, look, it's the riot squad. It's the riot squad now coming in. Oh, see the riot squad?
Yeah.
Tell me. It's a civil matter.
Yeah. But that's not an offence to wear that gear, is it?
It's an aid and abet.
Intimidation.
Criminal Injustice in Court Act. Criminal Justice in Courts Act 2015, Section 26, the abuse of police powers and privileges.
Sorry.
He doesn't even know what you're on about, okay?
No. He's not bothered.
I can hear more
He's making money
sirens.
for his own corporation, look. Hey, he's making money. Yeah, for your own corporation, not for the people.
Will that be your line of defence in a court of law? I've got to make money. Criminals say that as well. So the attitude on the police officer has changed now. There's no impartiality with these police officers. They can't think for themselves.
How am I changing my tone?
You can't articulate how.
Interpretation.
What doesn't matter, does it? What he's saying?
You're just twisting it, aren't you?
You're twisting what I'm saying as well. I've asked for a statement from the police, so I can record it and investigate
It's a
this.
civil conversation and it's a
You
civil
asked for a
matter.
statement, and I was here.
No one thinking of people.
Okay,
Your sergeant, that's
Please give me a statement. You all right coming and sit in my car, give me a statement now then.
After he's seen the state of me. Yeah.
Okay, we get guys.
It's either you get dragged into it and you're on the stand
one.
with him,
We need
or
one more
you're going to do your job today, and that is the end of it.
Yeah, we've got two people then
Can
you've
you
got to
not
verify
see how
criminal complaint.
dangerous that was? I could have killed myself on that bench. Yeah? I could have been dead now.
Do your
Listen,
job.
my face don't lie. If I'm an aggressive, you know. That's pointing. This is. I'm just very wavy.
Okay,
I'm
as I
not-
said, it's
yeah?
fine, but just step back from me a little bit, that's all.
Listen, I'm step back. Look at that. I'm not in your face, am I? Come on. This is the like
I
normal
did say you
distance.
were... Right, you're just going
Can I
to
just say-
Can I just get a statement from you?
She's not threatened because she had one leg up on the wall like that. She's very relaxed.
Right.
What can you make of all this?
So what am I making of it? It's just shit. Well, basically, they're in a very awkward position here. I would say we're on a knife edge now. What the police have got an opportunity now to do is show the people that they work for the people. Because of what they're now going to have, they're going to have two independent witnesses. That qualifies for a verified criminal complaint. So they've now got no excuses not to go and arrest their colleague. They've seen the video, they've seen the literature, they've seen the case law. So now they're choosing with their minds to ignore it and step outside their oath of office. This is why they won't produce a warrant card, because they're not here acting as constables today.
It's not just one colleague, though, is it? It just happens to be one of them here that we can that you can
Listen,
identify.
there's a reason it's called the Thin Blue Line Club. What they've done is create a divide between them and the people, because that thin blue line is to represent all the coppers that died in duty. Now, if you do your research on this, there's a shitload more people have died in police custody, right, under the police's custody. So where's their little badge to represent them? So the fact that they're oh, our poor colleagues died, yes, it is a shame, and police shouldn't die in duty, and it is a sad thing. But by starting your little private club of the Blue Thin Line Club, you create a divide. Then you do something like that. I'm presenting the evidence. All she can do is repeat herself because she's been mistrained. You've witnessed that. I always get it. I'm being aggressive. But they can't articulate how I'm being aggressive. And they just want to twist the whole situation. The egos get involved.
There's a serious lack of empathy for it.
There's no empathy. They've seen the video. They've seen the case law. They've seen the words from the CPS. There's no grey area. They've now got two independent witnesses. And again, they've seen the video. And yet she's still saying, oh, we haven't got enough to charge. Now she's going to take two independent complaints, two independent witness statements. This turns it into a verified criminal complaint, or certainly on the path to that, because you've now got two independent witnesses. This knocks it up into judiciary and takes it out of the HMTCS, because this is wrongdoing, and this is trespass, and this is just everything about this is just savage. And it's just getting frustrating now. The police have got an opportunity here to show all of you out there that she's going to use her mind and she joined the police because she wants to make a difference. So remember her name, remember her number, and everyone put a complaint in against her. Not that anything will happen, but the fact of the matter is, and if she doesn't make an arrest today, that is clear cut, guys, who the police's side are on. And everyone needs to start making a decision. Rapid response, chat. We're 2,000 strong. Let's get up to 500,000, guys. Let's take back what's fucking ours.
And just finally, Criminal Justice Act 2015, Section 26, the police are actually contravening their own...
Listen, I'll be honest, that means nothing to me. I don't operate within the UK. That's their legislation.
That's how they
their
work,
law.
though, isn't
They
it?
can't even run by their own rules. You know, legislation's there is the bullshit private corporation stuff of the UK. They don't even follow that. You've got common law. They don't even follow that. They're not following anything. They're just doing what they're told from their training and whatever backhanders they're getting from these bailiff companies and banks and whatever else.
Robocop.
I wouldn't say Robocop because, I mean, that's a significant force. Spangle Cop. I've just presented your colleague this, all right? This is a letter from the Crown Prosecution last year. That's a flyer. That's the letter I'm talking about. You don't have a flyer.
Yeah, I'm just going to make a quick phone call, mate.
Yeah, you know it.
So what we've got here, look. It's from the Crown Prosecution September last year, and HHF made them come back with what they can and can't do. So we can agree this is a letter from the CPS, yeah? Crown Prosecution, but all official. It says there, when bailiffs cannot enter the property, yeah?
Okay.
And this is taken from bailiffs brackets Parliament
Is this
UK.
what you've just showed my colleague?
So what it says there, do you agree that says bailiffs cannot enter?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Can you read that section there, please? Can you just read that section out loud?
I've just read it. Did you show my colleague this?
Could you read it out loud, please?
Hang on, sorry, mate. Did you just show my colleague?
I'm dealing with you.
Okay. I'm just getting, she's on the phone.
I'm dealing with your conscious mind right now.
Okay.
Yeah? So can you just read them out, please?
By force, for example, pushing past you if only children under 16 are vulnerable or present between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. through anything except the door. If you do not let a bailiff in, they can take things from outside your home. Reasonable force is not granted, and the enforcement agent cannot enter.
Okay.
And the premises unless invited.
So I believe you was here the other day. So what you would have witnessed there, did it seem like someone might have used a bit of force to gain entry there? I mean, come on, it's a yes or no question. They dragged a disabled woman down the stairs.
What's your number? Sorry, what's your
Hold
number?
on.
6713.
You can become a witness.
No, listen.
You was there.
Listen.
You'll be a witness.
This is the thing. You know. So your conscious mind just kicked in, and you know that you support the civil action. Can I get your collar number, please?
6713.
So 6713. You just witnessed that. The pennies just dropped in your subconscious, your conscious mind there. That you acted unlawfully the other day. I can see in your face now. Your conscience has kicked in.
And you can be called as a witness.
Now, we won't come after you in a private criminal prosecution.
Whoa! Wankers! What? Did I say wankers? I don't use this swear.
It's just painful. No warning, he's just trying to run you over.
Sorry, I want to apologise.
Number.
You've got his number, yeah. I don't normally say wankers, and I don't suffer from Tourette's, but I'm just really shocked.
He's just.
Do you know what?
Guys, you see his conscious mind kicked in. You see the penny dropped.
We've got it on camera. I want to apologise. I don't usually say wankers, but that was a fucking wanker.
Listen, whilst I'm on the video, I want to get something on my chest from the other day, guys, as well. I didn't present myself well. I led a very bad example to how we should be behaving, guys. I got overexcited, my ego got involved. All right, I'll own that. All right, all these threats and all this noise, although I wasn't outside the law, there's no need for it. We've got documentation here. We should be dealing with this with love and amicably like I have today, guys. If you're going to use me as an example, use today as an example, not the last video, please, all right? And for those who keep getting offended by swearing, it is tough shit. And I do apologise.
And I want to apologise for calling them wankers.
Can I just say there that police driver who just drove past, you were on the pavement, right? His vehicle was on the pavement, and he hit you with the car when he was driving off without due care and attention, and that was a criminal offence.
I think someone's held well fell out their arse just secretly. Then he might have even pooed himself. He knows. You saw that penny drop on his head. This is the important guy, just taking him through the journey because his conscience just kicked in.
Do you think you could actually call him as a witness to what actually happened?
He is a witness, and this is what we're going to do on all these private criminal prosecutions. All these dickheads will be a witness against themselves. Then they can purge themselves and give themselves another 14 years.
Well played, well played.
Wow. The police in Liverpool. I do apologise for swearing.
What's happening now? Is that the end now?
Anything you want to say?
So a bit of intel's just come fruition. So you've all just witnessed the police get banged to rights and drive off. So we've just gone up to Ego Cop over there who thinks I'm being aggressive but can't articulate it because he's just a spangle. And they won't even open the window and engage with me. We've just discovered another issue. They've stolen the electric fuse out of there, leaving the disabled lady out without it. What I've just found out as well, when I found out what's happened to the two guys, given in the statements that they asked for, the police are now not taking the statements. So the police are now perverting the course of justice. We've got multiple first-hand witnesses willing to give a statement, to create a verified criminal complaint, to take it out of the HMCC and put it up in the judiciary. The police have refused to do it. All right? So if you need any more evidence that the police are not on your side, fuck me. Come on.